Hey everyone, great to see you. Let's talk about what's really happening in technology, beyond the noise. We've all lived through the AI hype cycle. For a while, it felt like every week someone was announcing a new miracle model, another promise to change everything. And yet, when you walk inside most organizations, what you actually find are pilots that never scale, dashboards full of half-finished projects, and teams waiting for clarity. That's not failure. That's growing up. Because real transformation doesn't happen in cinematic leaps. It happens through iteration, discipline, and people learning how to make technology actually work. That's the stage we're in now. The shift from experimentation to execution, from noise to architecture. And when you step back and look at what's emerging, it's clear. These aren't isolated innovation. They are converging, shaping a new operating system for business itself. That's what's in the next decade will run on. Every year, we talk about trends, but this year feels different. For once, the industry isn't asking what's next. It's asking what works. And that's a good thing. Because AI isn't a promise anymore. It's a responsibility to use it wisely, securely, and in ways that create real impact. So let's talk about the 5 forces already redefining how enterprises operate: agentic AI, quantum communication, polyfunctional robotics, ambient intelligence, and AI-powered cybersecurity. Agentic AI. If the last few years were all about assistants that could write emails and create flashy demos, 2026 is about AI that actually gets things done. Agentic AI doesn't just answer questions. It sets goals, makes decisions, and acts. It's the shift from automation to orchestration. Right now, a few pioneering companies are already running autonomous agents at scale. In logistics, they are rerouting shipments before delay even happens. In finance, they are detecting fraud and optimizing portfolios in real time. In retail, they're redesigning entire shopping journeys on the fly. Everywhere you look, these systems are starting to think with us, not just for us. The question for 2026 isn't will agentic AI change business? It's who will scale it responsibly? Who will blend data, creativity, and intelligence into systems that learn and improve every day? Quantum communication. Now let's move from the brain to the nervous system. Quantum communication sounds like science fiction, but it's already reshaping how organizations protect and exchange data. Through quantum key distribution, even the smallest attempt to intercept information instantly changes it, making breaches detectable in real time. That's crucial because hackers today are stealing encrypted data now to decrypt it later, once quantum computing catches up. Harvest now, decrypt later. That's the threat. But quantum isn't just about defense. It's also accelerating AI itself. By 2026, nearly 20% of quantum algorithm revenue will come from AI applications, from faster drug discovery to next-gen chip design to smarter financial modeling. At Globant, we see quantum communication as the immune system of the enterprise, working alongside agentic AI, the brain, ensuring resilience, trust, and speed. Polyfunctional robots. Now let's give that digital body some muscle. Robots are no longer static machines bolted to factory floors. They're becoming adaptive, mobile, and context-aware. By 2030, 8 out of 10 people will interact with a robot every day, at work, at home, or in public spaces. This new generation of polyfunctional robots combine AI, sensors, edge computing, and digital twins so they can move, learn, and collaborate. But success here isn't just about hardware, it's about intelligence. That's why at Globant, we help companies simulate virtual spaces before building them, connect their decision-making brains, and manage everything through a single orchestration layer. These systems are transforming industries, handling labor shortages, improving safety, and supporting everything from warehouse logistics to healthcare delivery. The result? More efficiency, lower risk, higher adaptability. The era of rigid automation is over. The era of intelligent collaboration is here. Ambient intelligence. Ambient intelligence is the quietest, and maybe the most profound of these shifts. It's about technology that fades into the background. Environments that understand context, anticipate needs, and act without instruction. Imagine a home that adjusts lighting to your rhythm, an office that manages energy autonomously, a city that prevents traffic before it starts, or a store where you just walk out and payment happens seamlessly through invisible AI. This is what happens when computing disappears and experience becomes the interface. We call it the age of invisible tech. The goal isn't to use more technology, it's to notice it less or experience it more. It's not about smarter machines, it's about freer humans. AI-powered cybersecurity. The threat landscape has changed, but most defenses haven't. We're no longer fighting bigger attacks, but smarter ones. Deepfake interviews, self-evolving malware, autonomous intrusions that mimic real users. If your defense isn't AI-driven, you're already behind, because the only way to counter machine speed attacks is with machine speed defense. AI-powered cybersecurity means systems that detect anomalies instantly, mitigate automatically, and evolve continuously. Our vision is clear: to fight intelligence with intelligence. To make cybersecurity proactive, adaptive, and deeply integrated into every layer of business. This isn't just about protection, it's about resilience, trust, and clarity. So yes, the noise is fading, and what's emerging is structure. These 5 forces aren't separate innovations. They are a unified architecture for the next era of business. Agentic AI, the brain. Quantum communication, the nervous system. Polyfunctional robotics, the body. Ambient intelligence, the senses. And AI-powered cybersecurity, the shield. Together, they define how enterprises will think, move, and grow in the decade ahead. And for those ready to go beyond the hype, this is where real transformation begins. If you want to explore how these forces will shape 2026 and beyond, click the link in the chat to download our Tech Trends 2026 report. It's not just a look into what's coming, it's a roadmap to help you stay ahead of it. Thank you.